Thoughts in my bed got me feeling like a weak spot in my head, and I ask myself to please stop. Take a breath, need to get all of these deep thoughts out my head, yeah. I just wanna be known, I just wanna be home. Feel like I'm all alone and I need to do it on my own. I just wanna be known, I just wanna be home. Feel like I'm all alone and I need to do it on my own, yeah.
What's up, friends, fans, and fellow gamers? It's me, Sylvia Faye, your girl, and we are back in Enderal. The lag. I did not miss it. So, this is also a part that I've played through. I'll actually let you guys know when I haven't played through it, through a certain part. And the knife. I found a knife. I don't know what any of this stuff is for, but I take it anyway. Because, you know, why not? Oh, shield. Alright. And then there's another thing over here. There's a body around here somewhere. What it was. I don't know what happened to it. Oh, here it is. And I take that and equip it. Yeah, fancy knife. Hell yeah. Mushrooms. It's kind of cool what they did with some of the stuff. Like, those are mana fungi. Okay. Instance, I'm going to that. I like using the instincts from the campfire mod, or campsite mod, because it lets me know, like over there, those are skeevers. Okay, I'm gonna get caught or something. Woohoo! I don't know what the nails are for. Like that. I don't know if I need all of this stuff. But I'm taking it anyway because it's a new game. Like, it's a new to me game. The ruin. Just like in the vision. Sword. Ooh, mind the iron. Go way back in my mind with the pickaxe swinging from side to side. Okay, I have an iron sword. can't without learning points, I suppose. Butter. Tools. Yep. Site. See, and it also tells you these. Fuck you, pit rat. Okay. See what I got over here. Empty sacks, yay. Empty chest. Oh. Okay. Now, instead of being like, oh, everything is there, that is it. So, let's go into the temple. Yay! Alright, and here we are. So pretty. Right about here. Key. You guys want to see the room key? Basically, the skeleton key. Okay, and most people jump on, one at a time. I'm just gonna sit here and wait. This place is pretty. This one is so pretty. Okay, here we go. Okay. Yeah. And then, as you can see, where there's 3 purple lines, I think my fever's gone up. And the only way to bring the fever down is drink ambrosia. And your arcane fever goes up See, I don't. Alright. I am, however, going to change clothes. Because that's better than this. Only by a little. And lockpicks. Love me some lockpicks. Okay. And here we go. I love how detailed this thing is. Like, it's so decrepit. And it'll be here, and then I'm gonna get it. There we go. And then we're going to sleep for an hour. I can't remember if this makes... No, it doesn't. I was gonna say I couldn't remember if it made our fever go down or not, but it doesn't. Okay. And then forget that. The corpses in the light, they're gone. Okay. Give me a second for everything to load. So why does it seem so familiar? Then you guys will love this. These are ice claws. You can eat them. And they make your carry weight higher. Only by like 1 pound. But as you can see in the top left-hand corner, there's 223 of them. So, three little asterisks. 4 of the little asterisks. It actually raised by 2. So, do I have any learning points? Because the only way you can read the books is with learning points, which sucks, but it's whatever, I guess. This is fabulous. Whenever I get to the city. Now, the only ones that you don't have to have learning points for is the actual books. Okay. Time to run. Okay, well, I am apparently not very good at that. Yeah. Ooh. Look at this. More like gourds than pumpkins, but you know, whatever. And then this is cool. Is this? No, that's over there. No, I need one more pumpkin. Hold on, hold on. Let's have junk everywhere. Ah! I was excited because I thought those were pumpkins. No, they're not pumpkins. Maybe I got all of them. Nope, there's something. Woohoo! What a pretty tree. And in we go again. Alright. Check out these crystal coins. Look at that. Oh, this is fancy. Shit. What's up my health? God. That sucks. Alright. So, around in here. Check this out. Wait. Stop the place. I will go out. Okay. Ah. Alright. Now I'm going to show you. I have 5 learning points. So, I love the art in this game. Like the loading screen art. Okay. I'm not worried about heavy armor because I won't use it. There you go.
Yeah.
vagrant. Let's take gauntlets. The shoes. And that. Okay. Come on. Oh, god damn it. Alright, let's try this again. Well, that was a lot easier than it was last night. Oh! Did that, I did that, and I did that. Ooh, this is cool. It's like in Fallout. There we go. Net of souls. And what you do bread. And we'll eat the bread. And then you do this. And it finds a soul for you. iron. That is mine. Alright. Oh shit, hold on. Nice claw. Alright. Now, check my inventory before I eat it. 365. Okay. Eat it. Okay, so it ups your... So it ups your inventory carrying capacity by 2 points every ice claw. So that's like 446. And I think that'll do it for the moment. Alright, let's just continue on. Not that I used it, but... Where's that go? Oh, that's where the wolves are. Okay. It's always the simple attention to detail that impresses the most. Ooh, coins! I didn't know these were here. Narn root! Bin root! Either way, it is a root, and it is noisy, and I don't like it. Nice. Berries? That is an enemy. Was an enemy. Huh. Fleshless lost one. Dead. Sweet. Alright. We're gonna go over here. little weird roll thing.
Now would you look at that? I knew I'd seen someone scrambling in the mountains. What brings you here, my dame?
Long story. Where am I and who are you?
Who am I? Findelires, apothecarius by my path. Pleased to meet you. And you are at Sun Coast, in the south of Enderal. Where are you from? But wait, don't tell me. I know that accent. Nerim, isn't it?
There we go. Everything's locked up. At least for the night we should. Wait a second. Who's that?
Just an adventurer on her way. No reason to worry.
No reason to worry? For heck's sake, Finn! How do you know that this girl isn't with the bandits? You said you'd call me if anyone showed up. And now you're standing here, having a chat with her as if we were in the bathing house of Ark.
Lo and behold, we are still alive. Now, is there anything else, Carbos?
Yeah, Carbos.
I've got my eye on you. Touch any of our stuff, and you'll regret it.
Touch me, you'll regret it.
May I present Carbos, as he lives and breathes. Sorry about that just now. That's just how he is. In any case, if you don't need any more help, I'd suggest you move on. Follow the way east behind the dam house. It'll lead you to a village called Riverville. Ah, here, take this. Truth be told, you don't look so healthy. Your eyes... well, whatever.
What about my eyes?
There's something peculiar about you. I don't know how else to say it. I would examine you myself, but we don't have the right equipment with us. So if I were you, I'd ask a priest in Riverville to have a look at you. Who knows? Maybe you caught something in that temple.
Can I trade some goods with you?
Yeah, why not? Show me what you've got. Maybe I have some things you can use.
That would be fantastic, my friend. Okay. Can you tell me more about this region?
Well, what can I tell you? This is the Sun Coast, in the south of Enderal. A pretty peaceful area, except for all the animals and bandits that have recently started going crazy. And, well, that's pretty much it. I think you should ask the people in Riverville if you want to know more. They certainly have some stories to tell.
I see. And are there places that might be of interest to an adventurer?
To an adventurer? If you ask me, what you need before you adventure anywhere is some good old-fashioned shut-eye. But yes, there are some places. The Three River Watch, for example, right there below the stone arch. It was once an old trading post, but now it's full of shady characters. Ah, and there's also a big Pyrian ruin south of it.
You said you were apothecarius by my path. What do you mean by my path?
By the Black Guardian. You really are an outlander, aren't you? My path is... well, it's just me path. My role designated to me by Malthus. A kind of calling, if you will.
A role designated by Malthus? You mean the gods assign your professions to you?
Not exactly. Malthus designates our place in society. Generally the same one our fathers and forefathers occupied. I walk the path of the erudites, and there's also the manufacturers, the sublimes, And, of course, the pathless. Within these roles, we are free to choose a profession, but certain vocations that are available to an erudite are not permitted to a manufacturer, which is one path below. However, below does not mean that it is in any way inferior. Everyone on Enderal does what they do best, and who would know better than the gods what exactly that is?
See, that sounds a lot like the dwarves in Dragon Age. You have the nobles, tradesmen, so to speak, and then you have the casteless. But aren't you frustrated by being bound to that path? Don't you want to advance?
In the folly of my youth, I might have thought about it, yes. But then I realised that half of what goes wrong in this world has to do with the desire to advance. I am interested in living the righteous path, and to contribute to the preservation of my people. That's enough for me, and only the faithful will be granted the eternal paths upon death.
In Narum, there's a rumor that the gods are dead.
And over here, there's a rumour that the Golden Queen has a weakness for men in gowns. Seriously, be careful with that kind of gossip. I know you don't mean any harm, but there are a few who might consider it heresy.
And they would meet my blade. Who are these pathless?
Men or women who have never received the path consecration, or those who have broken their path. Brigands, glimmer dust smugglers, murderers, well, you know.
Just an idea yourself?
Maybe. But if I look at other countries, even within the civilized world, it's hard to find a people as peaceful as ours.
Okay. What's your story and why are you here?
Us? Oh, nothing spectacular, I'm afraid. We gather herbs, but tomorrow we're going back north, to League. You should stop by one day if you're in the area. Someone who scours Pyrian ruins and survives could surely be useful to the apothecary and help us find some things.
That's it for now. Thanks for the help.
Don't mention it. I wish you a quick recovery and safe roads. Walk blessed. Carbos, do we need the still tomorrow? Or can I clean all the tools?
Blazes, Finn, I'm playing. Don't bother me.
I guess that means no.
Oh boy. What? Alright, this is when I would use the ambrosia. Ben? Excuse me, sir.
By the righteous path? What happened to you? You look as if you've met the Black Guardian himself.
You've got 4 eyes. Yeah, I suddenly have this kind of fever. Have any idea what it could be?
Fever? Well, there could be many causes. Wait a moment. I think I still have some grunt root. That should be enough to ease your pain, at least for now. Take a seat at the fire. The warmth might help you.
Okay.
Oh, so now we're brewing potions for complete strangers.
Well, if the strangers are about to die of fever, then yes. There was that oath we swore once, remember? To help the afflicted, to...
Whatever.
Shut up,
Thank you.
Carbos. No one gives a fuck about you.
Gruntroods, Gruntroods. Ah, here we go. So, let's see. Sheer cup, some water. Ha! Done. I can't make any promises, but...
Shit. Finn, the still.
Explosions. I'm not...
They've hit me.
Do something, damn it! Do something! Oh, no! Oh, sod it.
Finn, do I really have to watch every step you take? That's a fucking close call.
Hey, I'm sorry, alright. We'll pick up a new one in Ark.
Yeah, and you're paying for it. Here I thought this bloody day couldn't get any worse.
This day isn't getting any better. Here, drink this. It'll help you. See? You already look a lot better. Still, you should let a priest take a look at that fever as soon as possible. The grunt root potion will wane in a few days.
Thanks, but what in blazes just happened there?
What? You mean the still? Bad quality and too much heat, I'd wager. But, whatever will be, will be.
But the explosion, the voices, they were yours.
Explosion? I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Finn Dalaris. Died in 8234. Cause of death, exploding still.
Ha ha. Look, I really don't know what you're talking about. Maybe...
Wait a second. What was that? I could have sworn I saw something moving over there. Oh, shit!
What the? Carbos!
They've hit me, Finn. Those bastards. They've hit me.
Carbos, do something, damn it! Do something, oh!
Why does no one listen to me?
Now look at that. Our mysterious survivor has awoken.
Where am I? Who are you?
Jaspar Matumiel Delveric. Jaspar for short. And you, my friend, are at my very own campsite. Before you ask, yes, the bandits killed both of the apothecary. The only reason you're still alive is that the impact of the explosion threw you right into the thicket. Most of your injuries are only superficial, but your fever, well, that's a different story.
How do you know about the apothecary? Were you there when they were attacked?
I was on the perimeter. And no, I didn't help, for two reasons. One, I was outnumbered. Two, I'm quite fond of my entrails. I wish I had a more heroic answer, but I don't. Sorry.
Wait, what do you know about my fever?
Quite a lot, actually. You're suffering from Arcanist's fever. Honestly, I'm surprised the old apothecarius didn't see that. Let me guess, you're suddenly capable of doing things you previously knew only from the bard songs, right? You're unusually strong, you have reflexes like a cat, and drinking potions or any kind of magically infused substance leaves a bitter afterglow in your head.
Yes.
Well then, congratulations. Your magical talent just blossomed. A bit late, given your age, but it happens. Put simply, the fever is a result of your body not being able to cope with it. That's not much of a problem for now, but if you don't let an Arcanist treat you sometime soon, things are going to get grim.
So an Arcanist will be able to cure this fever.
Contain it, not cure it. From here on out, you're always going to be a little more sensitive than someone without magical gifts. But that's tolerable compared to what your magic will allow you to do.
What do you mean by a little sensitive?
Prone to certain conditions. As I said, your fever will get worse if you drink healing potions. But you'll also be a lot more susceptible to nightmares and those kinds of things. Also, you should be very cautious of areas with magical contamination, such as Thalgard in the east.
Are there any other remedies?
Well, there's ambrosia, but for an uncontained fever, it'll only postpone the symptoms. Later, you can drink it whenever the fever gets worse. The stuff looks and tastes like undead sweat, and is bloody expensive, but it's the only thing that really helps.
Huh. What about these visions? Are they also caused by...
You have visions?
For lack of a better word, yes. Ever since I've had this fever, I get these strange premonitions of things which are about to happen. Are they also the symptoms?
Not that I know of. The only visions I've ever had are those that come along with a good pipe of peaceweed. You know what? As I said, someone needs to contain your fever as soon as possible. And as it happens, I know people. But in return, I want you to tell me everything. What did you do in that temple? And what's the story with those visions? I can't put my finger on it, but there's something strange about you, and that intrigues me. What do you say?
Treatment for information. Alright, not that I have another choice.
Well then, the stage is yours. I see. My condolences for your loss. So, let me summarize. You somehow survived getting thrown into the open sea, and while you were half dead, had this dream in which you saw burnt bodies and a blinding light?
Yes. But it wasn't just a dream, it was more like a memory. The temple I saw in it was the same one in the valley.
Huh. And you also said that your magic didn't develop gradually, as it usually does, but all at once, right?
Right after I washed up on the shore, yeah. Together with those visions.
Well, that's quite the story. I guess you know how absurd it sounds, but for some reason, I believe you. I've met a lot of liars in my life, and you aren't one of them. All right, it's settled then. I'll introduce you to my employer and ask him to treat you. Before we leave, however, there's something else I need to take care of, and I could use a hand. The sooner we get that done, the sooner we can make for Ark.
What if I want to do this on my own?
Up to you. But without me accompanying you, the guards won't let you into the Sun Temple in Ark. And that's the only place you can get your fever treated.
Alright, I'll help you. The faster I get rid of this fever, the better.
Splendid. You'll need some information before you can help me, though. I take it the fact that Vin has seen better times hasn't eluded your attention, has it? For the last 2 years, there have been wars and unrest everywhere. And even though in Enderal there's officially peace, there are peculiar things happening here, too. Normally docile animals and Vatirs attacking wanderers in the open. The dead awakening in hordes. It's unsettling, to say the least. The strangest thing, however, is the Red Madness.
The Red Madness?
Yeah. It's some kind of mental illness that makes people lose their mind. Just a couple of weeks ago, there was a smith in Ark who butchered his entire family. He was drunk, but that doesn't explain why he screamed things like "Fear the light" while he was doing it. Or a young woman of noble path who set her own house on fire while her family was asleep. Now, you might say that these kinds of things happen, but by now there have been more than a dozen incidents in a very short period of time. The fact that the afflicted's eyes glow red while they go rampant has made people call the disease the Red Madness. Thing is, some weeks ago it happened again, only this time it was a magister from the Holy Order itself.
A magister.
A teacher who instructs the novices aspiring to become keepers. His name was Yarrow, a man with more than 60 winners on his back.
What do you do?
Well, according to the sole survivor, he entered the teaching room that day as usual, but instead of giving his lecture on alchemy, he gave a strange kind of speech where he kept going on about how mankind is corrupted and that it has succumbed to the void. Then his eyes started glowing, he locked the door, and blew himself up in a magical explosion.
That's horrible.
Yes, it is.
So what's your role in this? You said you work for the Order, but I take it you're a noble.
I'm not one of vows and austerity, so no, I'm no keeper. My specialty is recovering lost things. Treasures, tomes, memories, and the like. And the Order hired me to do just that. They want to know how a man like Yarrow could fall victim to the Red Madness. And thus, if there's something like a pattern to this malady.
Director's motives. But how can I help you with that? I don't know anything about that magistrate.
Doesn't matter. Yarrow grew up in a small village not far from here, and according to the Order, he visited it quite often after his partner died. What I want your help with is finding clues as to why he did what he did. What do you think?
Sounds like a plan.
Great! First of all, I want you to travel to Riverville and talk to an old man named Alfred, a childhood friend of Yarrow's. Ask him what he makes of the incident, and whether he has any explanation for it. Secondly, a farm boy told me that he saw Yarrow throw something into the sea during his last visit there. The winds have been blowing inland the last couple of days, so go search the shoreline and see if it washed up. I myself will take a look at the house Yarrow grew up in. Ah, and here. This is a map of the region. Yarrow's house is at the blue dot. So, unless there's anything else, I'd say let's step to it. Just meet me at the farm when you're done.
Okay, guys. And with that, I'm going to end this session. I will see you next time, and we will make our way to Riverville or whatever to Yarrow's house. Thanks for joining me.
Pipe.
I will see you guys next time. Bye!